On the floor for the visiting team. At center, Andre Drummond. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At shooting guard, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward position, Amen Thompson. At the other guard position, Magic Johnson. Let's meet the starting five for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 0. At center, 7 feet 4 inches, number 14, Ja Morant. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Amen. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Ja Morant.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Johnson, clearly earning his votes this year as well. In the Western Conference, the fans have spoken.
Kevin, it's really a tribute to the effort this young man has put in this season.
And so, with the starting rosters determined, make certain that you watch the NBA All-Star Game. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. They've got Magic Johnson. Harrison Barnes is out there with Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And Memphis starts out with the ball. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Barrett kicks to Johnson. Back to Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Barrett's got the game going with his first points of the game for Las Vegas. Thompson against Morant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In the corner, Barrett with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. And this kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Memphis with the ball. 4-point game. Here he goes. Jackson trying to break free.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Barnes with it, now guarded by Wells. Inside, Thompson. Good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Bain. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Morant passes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Morant. Last game out, 36 points for him. Jackson kicks to Wells. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The 3 from Barnes. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that.
He gets that one.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And that one off the back of the rim and in. So it's Las Vegas now. They lead by 4. Barnes passes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Barnes against Jackson. Barnes can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Wells. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Edey. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Barnes. He had 25 points last game. Onside, Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get down and let them hear it. All right, who wants the pieces? Let's see.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Harrison Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Knocks down the three ball. Barrett's got 10 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Pass to Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Thompson dishes to Johnson. Out to Barrett. Barnes outside. It's tipped.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Johnson. Outside, Barrett. Barnes outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. This one for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in, and then for Las Vegas, Chris Middleton's checked in for Drummond. Robinson is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Barrett. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight, driving to the basket. Aldama hits the bucket.
See the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Johnson, the pass to Middleton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Edey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Hands it from downtown.
The second Payne touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Grant, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Johnson goes in. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Morant. Clark for 3. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And he makes that one. And now it's an 11-point Las Vegas lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. Here's Bain. Johnson with the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Robinson. Grizzlies making the shot. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Johnson.
3 points.
Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. And it's Luke Kennard in for Ja Morant. Clarkson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Ellis comes in for Jeremy Grant. And another miss by Memphis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Middleton left side. Out to Clarkson. Takes the 3. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Ellis outside.
2 minutes.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Kennard, the pass to Bain. And here's Jackson, covered by Johnson. The 8-footer. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Ellis. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Pass to Jackson. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 5 now.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's Johnson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Kennard against Ellis. Now, here's Kennard. D right on him. Bain, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
7-second difference, shot game clock on the wing. Bain. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Clarkson against Bain. Clark outside. In the corner, Kennard with it. And a miss there on the triple. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Las Vegas ahead. They lead by 18. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Las Vegas.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Ellis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Robinson. And it's Boucher in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Kennard, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Jackson in the corner. Down low. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Middleton. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Las Vegas. To the paint. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside for Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Middleton left side. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Robinson for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Here's Kennard. Still yet to score. Jackson passes to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Clarkson. Middleton, a screen on Williams. Middleton outside. Robinson for 3. Now, here's Clarkson. Ellis outside. Now Robinson. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
His third personal foul.
And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up.
Shooting
on Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Vince Williams. And then for Las Vegas, Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Barnes comes in for Robinson. And it's Grant in for Clarkson. And so Boucher nails both of them. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Timeout called the Grizzlies. So for Las Vegas, Eric comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Johnson in for Ellis.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, R.J. Barrett, Magic Johnson.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Kennard on the wing, covered by Johnson, and it's good for 2. Kennard's got his first basket. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Thompson misses.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Bain against Johnson. A baseline J, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
A high percentage look for Bain. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
Here's Barrett. No good with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Kennard against Thompson. Kennard kicks to Wells. 6 to shoot. Kennard for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Kennard.
Automatic.
Johnson inside. Kennard covering. And he gets the bucket.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. And I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. So it's Las Vegas now. After Memphis gets the 3. Fast break Memphis. Here's Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the offensive end, Bain has put in the work, and he is a true force.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Now, here's Johnson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Just too much speed on the break. Bain getting way out front for the finish.
Inside, here's Thompson. Pass to Drummond. Tries again.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Drummond. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Johnson, the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Wells. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. In the corner, it's Bain. No good from outside. Las Vegas leading by 11. From 11 feet away. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 9 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Tipped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And good that time. And Las Vegas leads by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bain, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's blocked. Wells at the elbow. Now here's Morant for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 9.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Johnson with it. A 3 from Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And it's Morant missing. Las Vegas leading by 12. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Morant passes to Wells. Barrett against Payne. Now Eldama. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Johnson kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Aldama. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 12. Payne against Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Payne, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Morant passes to Huff, and he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Put it down! Whoa!
My gracious.
Way to get up.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Barrett. Barnes trying to free himself up. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And Las Vegas leads by 19.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Eldama. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Johnson, guarded by Morant. Outside Barrett. And Thompson kicks to Barrett. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Johnson. Here's the hook. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Eldama. For the 3. The shot by Wells, no good. Las Vegas leading by 18. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Eldama. Covered by Barnes. Morant drives in. Off on the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Las Vegas leads by 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
And changing it up. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Morant is the point, with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Thompson finds Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Outside, Bain. Over Barrett. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bain's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Johnson attacking. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wells with it, guarded by Robinson. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edey.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Johnson gets the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Morant kicks to Jackson. There's the try. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Magic Johnson picks one up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Grant, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Ellis comes in for Robinson. Ellis outside. Grant outside. Pass to Thompson. And here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For Las Vegas, they've shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Morant passes to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Johnson dishes to Grant, and it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They retain possession.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Thompson. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger, with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Chris Boucher's checked in for Johnson. Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for R.J. Barrett. Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Bain looking around. Pass to Jackson. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Morant against Ellis. Clark with it. Here's Clarkson. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant kicks to Bain. Pass to Edey. Morant against Ellis. Morant drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for Memphis, Edey, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Las Vegas making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Las Vegas leading by 21. Pass to Grant. Out of hand on it. Clarkson against Bain. Throws it up high. Stolen by Middleton. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Kicks it out to Ellis. 5 to shoot. Boucher with a screen on Jackson. Ellis drilled from 11 feet out. Ellis has got 13 points. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Wells passes to Morant. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 14.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And here is Ellis. 13 points in the game. Grant, right side. Wells grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bain with the bucket.
He's really made his impact felt tonight. Bain has played with maximum effort tonight.
Middleton outside. Boucher sets a screen for Middleton. He sends it right off the glass. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Crafty move. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Ellis. Unable to get that one. Morant with some nice D. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Clarkson. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Magic Johnson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws. Good for Aldama.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 13. Middleton outside. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Pass to Edey. Clark kicks to Morant. Poked away. Stolen by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Taking a look here at the numbers for the game, he's really stood out for them over the past month. He's around 18 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Stolen by Ellis. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Boucher.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Clarkson finds Grant. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
At the line for the away team, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Aldama has it in the corner. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Las Vegas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Grant, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant passes to Clark. Bain with it. The 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Grant. Back to Ellis. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Las Vegas. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Memphis, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for Memphis, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great...
Oh, wow!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .152 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams comes with a double team. Kicks it out to Ellis. Over Williams. Ellis outside. And they'll get another chance. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's been interesting to see both clubs really clamping down with their pressure on the ball defensively. I mean, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition to score.
Baines checked in for Morant. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Kennard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. And the second free throw, good. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 14-5 run. They get it again. Out to Barrett for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Harrison Barnes. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. That's tipped. Bain kicks to Clark. Williams passes. Bain for three. Connects from three-point range. Bain's got 17.
Well, Bain is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Barnes outside. Back to Johnson. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Clark up top. Pass to Bain. And it's Memphis with another.
As a player, a rough first half, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And the basket by Johnson. He's got 16. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Clark a screen on Barrett. Bain for three. And so it's Las Vegas holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Barnes out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Barnes finds Thompson.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Kennard against Johnson. Down low. And Clark slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And that one's good, Barnes.
Carefully making his selection, and then Barnes, he commits completely.
On the wing, Bain. Barrett covering. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The drive by Bain. A beautiful reverse layup. Bain's got 21 in the game.
Strong move by Bain. You could see it in his eyes that no one was stopping that drive.
Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Kennard with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Aldama. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Johnson.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Bain for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bain's got 15 points in just the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Johnson attacking. The 3 from Barnes. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Clark against Drummond. Here's Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Las Vegas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Drummond sets the screen for Barrett. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Kennard. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Right side Barrett to the paint. It's stolen. Now here's Kennard. Fires the 3. Bain with the bucket. Bain's got 27 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The kick out to Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Kennard, the pass to Aldama. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Good work there as it goes.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Johnson against Kennard. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer is right on target. Bain's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Johnson dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kennard kicks to Bain. Pass to Wells. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Clark outside. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Clark a screen on Barrett. Here's Bain. And there it is for him. Bain's got 32 points in the game.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bain starts getting points inside.
Barnes kicks to Johnson. Over Clark. Johnson can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And that one drops.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Kennard with the ball. Pass to Clark. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. And here's the break. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The Grizzlies have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Now Bain. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson kicks to Barnes. Off target from outside. Grizzlies shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. The rebound by Johnson. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kennard against Johnson. Clark outside. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Bain drives in. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark a screen on Johnson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Bain to stop the drought. Good on the triple. Bain's got 35.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Johnson finds Drummond. Nobody near Barnes. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Kennard the pass to Clark. Outside, Bain to the inside. And Aldama has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out to Thompson. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. You a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Some changes for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Pass to Morant. The putback. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Grant, that's good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Wells with it. Pass to Bain. To end the run. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Barrett against Bain. And here is Wells. And again, Memphis no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Morant. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Las Vegas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Shot clock at 5. And Bain puts up a deep three and just miss after miss right now. Here's Barrett, the finish, and Barrett slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Uh, 59 fast break points. Wow. Talk about payback. Looks like Showtime wanted to make these guys pay for that thrilling finish in the previous game. Man, they really got after it tonight. Insane performance by Team Showtime. Even the bench chipped in. 45 bench points, man. 46 assists. Points in the paint, 88, all those fast break points, insane. Held these guys to 39% shooting for the game.